Good day, Summers. This is the Raid Master bringing you another League of Legends Shoutcast for your viewing pleasure. And today, we've got another great game for you guys. And, I mean, it's 1-0, 3 minutes in. This is as early as I can get into the game, though. Unfortunately, it's not like I can just get at the very start of the game. Because Riot does not have a very good video system. They only have like the 5 games on Spectate, which is kind of lame. I think they should remake that so it's easier for people to cast. But anyways, let's take a look at the champions on both teams. For the blue team, we have a top lane Lee Sin, mid lane Cassiopeia, in the jungle will be a Nocturne, bot lane is going to be a support Fiddlesticks, my personal favorite support, with a Caitlyn. For the purple team is going to be a top lane Shen, mid lane Twisted Fate, jungle Shyvana, another support AP, which is Annie, and bot lane Ashe. Oh, support Fiddlesticks, how I do love you. You're so very strong. Anyways, let's go and take a look. There's 1 kill right now. That was Cassiopeia solo killing the Twisted Fate. Level 2, I believe. Twisted Fate is level 2. Cassiopeia is level 3. So yes, it was probably a level 2 solo kill. Twisted Fate is already making his way back to lane. He started boots. Cassiopeia started Doran's ring. So that's a lot of damage that she outputted. She did not even have an ignite, so she didn't burn that. Twisted Fate did not burn his flash either. So someone getting a little cocky there, tried to take all the Cassiopeia damage to the face and ended up dying. Cassiopeia, a very high DPS mage. It's kind of like Ryze, whereas Cassiopeia is more DPS early game, and then Ryze will have more DPS late game, and a lot safer DPS because he can build tanky. But anyways, that's enough about that. Let's get underway with the game. Cassiopeia is going to have a level advantage over Twisted Fate now, and in the bot lane, Caitlyn in Fiddlesticks is outlaning the Annie and the Ashe. But I mean, once both these lanes hit level 6, I think the Annie Ashe lane is going to have an advantage due to the fact that Ashe arrow into Annie stun is going to be devastating. That's a lot of crowd control, especially if they don't stack it. Man, those crow bounces are devastating. And we do see Cassiopeia has gone back. She's going to be picking up the farm in the mid lane. In the bot lane here, though, Annie trying to get a little bit aggressive. She does have her stun up. Shyvana just farming the jungle for now. I've been seeing a lot of Shyvanas lately. I don't know who said that who told everyone Shyvana was good, but it's really, I mean, I don't even mind. My favorite jungler right now is Udyr, and I'm just crushing every single Shyvana that I come in contact with Udyr. I can go Tiger Udyr, I can go Phoenix Udyr. Both of them out-duel Shyvana with the right rune of mastery setup, especially Tiger Udyr. Tiger Udyr just takes dumps on Shyvana. So, I mean, if you guys, one of my friends is like can be huge problems with a lot of people jungling Shyvana now. But, I mean, if you're having trouble with Shyvana, I suggest picking up Udyr. He's a very good pick against Shyvana. Very safe. And, I mean, I would say that Shyvana gets outscaled by Udyr in the late game even. If you go the patented Zephyr first Udyr, which is tons of fun and incredibly strong. Hashtag, it will help you carry in your games. If you build the Zephyr Udyr, it does help carry in low elo, as I can attest to, because it's extremely easy to beat people with. So, I mean, that's just how I play against Shyvana. I pick an Udyr, and that's pretty much the end of it. We do have the Nocturne find the Shyvana. If he does land the Q, so he does have a lot more damage on his right clicks than Shyvana, but of course Shyvana has the constant DPS output with the burnout, so he's just going to retreat from that. Based on the mid lane, getting a nice stun on the Cassiopeia, but of course he has to be really worried about these twin Fang harass. It's very strong. He's taking a ton of damage. He does get the second Q on from Cassiopeia. That was a huge Q. It meant she could keep spamming, and with that she got the kill. I mean, that's the power of Cassiopeia. She did bring Cleanse instead of Ignite. An interesting choice. Cassiopeia is a very dangerous mid laner to play, so having that Cleanse, especially against a Twisted Fate, is going to be extremely useful. Oh, we'll be able to get the kill on the dragon. She does flash out of the Q. One more auto attack will get the kill. Nice job there. Shyvana playing a bit too greedy. She probably should have flashed out of there instead of towards the Cassiopeia, since there was no way she was going to get the kill on that snake. But anyways, we do have a 1v1 in the top lane. Lee Sin using his good damage and sustain to keep up in this lane with the Shen. And now he does have some nice lane dominance. So he's going to have to wait for this to push back and then farm up with his Vorpal Blade. Should allow him to get some more health up. And we're going to see both Fiddlesticks and Caitlyn recalling in the bot lane. 3-0 right now, advantage blue team in terms of itemization. Twisted Fate definitely falling behind this Cassiopeia. Already finished her tier and finished her Doran's ring and tier 2 boost. It's going to give her a huge advantage in lane. Just so much more damage and of course a ton of mana to play with. So she's just spamming all day. Caitlyn going straight for a pickaxe. It always makes you cringe a little bit when ranged carries just go pickaxe first. I don't really like it. I think they're always like more cost. Either go straight for a BF sword or try to find like another cost-effective item you can get before that. Like, I usually enjoy going Vamp Scepter. But I mean, if she wants to get Infinity Edge first, it makes sense. There's the stun on the Cassiopeia, but she's gonna cleanse right out of that. Will she be able to get the kill? She's gonna get a tower dive that, but nah, she's gonna back off. Maybe a bit of a waste of a cleanse, but she did get a little bit more damage down, and she has done a ton of damage right now to the Twisted Fate. I mean, that's why I really don't like Cassiopeia. She's a huge threat when it comes to laning. There's the fear from Fiddlesticks. Not really gonna do much, but that Crow, they're gonna have to Delta Split to get out of that one. And here's Shyvana. Also trying to lane against the snake, but also not having much luck. Here comes the Nocturne going right onto the Ashe. He does flash from. That was like a huge flash. What was that? Did like the ult continue to carry him past her flash? Because that was like, we need to go back and watch that. That was a little ridiculous. Jump back. I thought that was jump back 10 seconds. Here comes the Nocturne ult. She's gonna flash, but like, what was that? That was not a flash. That was like the ult, Nocturne ult carrying him past the Ashe's flash and then him flashing past her. That was really weird. You could see that his Dustbringer missed because he was not prepared for a gap closer of that magnitude. So maybe a little bit of a bug with the Nocturne ult, but I think he would have gotten the kill without the bug anyways. It just kind of made it a little bit more enjoyable to watch. So that definitely happened. This Lee Sin gonna try to do some damage. His Q did not connect, I believe, and he's just gonna auto attack this tower a little bit. Lee Sin did end up starting Doran's Blade against Shen. Lee Sin can definitely start Doran's Blade, because Shen's not that huge of a lane bully, especially in the early levels. Shen does not have a lot of bullying potential. It's not until the later levels and once he gets a couple items up that he's really a force to be reckoned with. And right now we're going to have Nocturne and Shyvana both farming their jungle. This is the thing about Shyvana. She's not a very good ganker at all. She has so far had like no lane presence. Nocturne, to be fair, has only had one gank. But still, not a lot of lane presence on Shyvana because she can't really do much in the lanes. Whereas Nocturne, of course, can just press R and have an easy gank with his fear up. They've both been taking turns farming mid lane as the mid laners have gone back, however. Shyvana having a lot less success with that. She did give a kill to the Cassiopeia. And I really just don't see the Shyvana ganking any of these lanes, to be honest. Fiddlesticks, Caitlyn lane is extremely safe. Caitlyn has her net to get away, and of course, Fiddlesticks can just fear the Shyvana, and that gank's going to fail immediately. Cassiopeia is probably the best gank for Shyvana. Cassiopeia loves pushing and being aggressive, but of course if you go to gank a Cassiopeia, you run the risk of both of you getting killed by the Cassiopeia if she has her ult up. That's an incredibly dangerous lane to gank. So I don't expect her to go mid lane anytime soon, especially with the Twisted Fate being this far behind. He is two levels behind. Here comes the initiation from the Annie. It's actually going to be like a harassed Tibbers, which is, you know, definitely a thing. Phil's going to take another Q, going to run away from that Ice Bear. Will manage to survive. So this is when the lane gets really dangerous. They both hit 6. Ashe did not hit 6, however, so she did not have her enchanted crystal arrow. Here comes Cassiopeia doing a ton of damage to Twisted Fate. Does not get the stun, but does get the slow. Nice juke from the Twisted Fate. Will that keep him alive? That is the question. It will. The flash out of the Q. That was a nice juke of the Cassiopeia Q, keeping him alive. Cassiopeia probably playing a little bit nervous there. Not able to get a kill. However, forcing Twisted Fate out of lane. Also very good. Look at that cooldown that Cassiopeia ult. 104 seconds, but I mean that's not that high of a cooldown compared to Destiny, which is 174 seconds. I'd like to see Twisted Fate try to make the plays with his ultimate. Looks like that's what he's going to do, heading down the bot lane, and he does not have her ultimate up. However, Ashe does have hers up, so there's going to be a possibility of 2 stuns from the Ashe ult and the Twisted Fate gold card. Looks like they're going to pop the Ashe ult any moment now. Here comes the Nocturne, but here comes the counter gank from Twisted Fate. Not even going to pop his ultimate. He's just going to run in here, gold auto attack him down. Nocturne does end up picking up the kill, and it looks like there's a lot of trouble here for Purple Team, but Shen's going to come in with the shield, and Nocturne seems to be a lot of trouble. Gold card into Annie Burst is going to pick him up for the kill. Cassiopeia is going to pick up the mid turret, push to the second tier turret as well, spamming those spells to keep her mana cost down with her passive. And will Purple Team retaliate by taking a turret down in bot lane? No, they will not. Despite the low health Caitlyn, I really think they should pressure this turret, but they're not. They're just going to let it go. Continue standing. Shen's going to be here for a little bit. If he gets a taunt, he could probably burst down the Caitlyn, but he's not going to risk it. Doesn't feel like tower diving today. Shyvana continuing to farm top right now. She does not have a lot of damage out right now. How much gold is she packing in her pockets? 2,000 gold. Probably going to go back and spend right now. Caitlyn looking to go for an Infinity Edge next. She right now has 1,000 gold only. So she's not going to be able to pick up a BF sword. What will she buy instead? She also picked up a mana potion. Interesting. More Piltover Peacemakers. The more the merrier, I suppose. Not going to pick up anything. No wars and even. Just going to go right back to lane. Relying on her support Fiddlesticks to do the warding for her. If I'm carrying, I have like 1,000 gold in my pocket, I'll probably pick up a ward or two. Oh, this Fiddlesticks. We all know what happens when there's a Fiddlesticks behind the wall. They're going to scout him out with the Ash Hawk Shot, though, so he will not be able to do his Crow Storm over the wall shenanigans. Cassiopeia's hunting for Shyvana. Not going to find anything, however. Trying to keep up her deadly cadence stacks. Doing a very good job at that. And looks like they're going to go for the dragon. Cassiopeia, great dragon controller. Nocturne, not the greatest of dragoners, but I mean, he's average, I'd say. He's not as bad as someone like Maokai, who's utterly terrible at controlling objectives. Anyways, there's the fear. Here comes the Cassiopeia poison. They didn't really seem to dedicate a lot to that. Oh, there's the ult from Caitlyn. Cassiopeia seemed to be a little iffy diving into that one for some reason. She seemed really passive right there at the bush. But they do end up picking that up and giving the kill to the Caitlyn. The bottom tower is going to be taken for blue team. That's 3 turrets for blue team, none for purple team. Shyvana seems to want to change that. She is pushing down mid lane. Shyvana, a great tower. A great split pusher due to the fact that she can do a lot of damage to towers with her Q and a lot of wave push with her W. And it looks like Lee Sin's in a lot of trouble here. Will he be able to make the sick Lee Sin plays? Nice kick, nice ward jump. He might have it. He's going to dodge the Twisted Fate Qs. Not that they had enough range to begin with, but I do believe he'll make it out of this just fine. There's his W coming up again. Nice shot for the Lee Sin. Mobile champ, very hard to kill. And there goes the Nocturne, just bringing his own teammate. Of course, it doesn't do any damage. Shyvana has picked up her Spirit of the Ancient Golem along with boots. The brown boots, the Ninja Tabby, and Caitlyn probably doesn't want to be here. Oh, there's the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, but instead the Nocturne jumps at them. The Fiddlesticks all not really doing much for the first couple seconds, but then picks up onto the Annie, and this Annie looks dead as well. Oh, there's the Tibber stun. There's a lot of damage going down as well. Nocturne decides to back up out of this because, tower diving Annie, maybe not the best idea. But they do end up getting up a kill and burning Ash's ultimate. So that was a really big gain for them. Oh, here comes Twisted Fate Teleport. Nocturne, nice spell shield of the gold card, and this Twisted Fate is dead. Fear on top of fear action. He is going to get the Ignite kill on the Nocturne. No, he will not. That Ignite takes down, and Nocturne survives. Man, this Cassiopeia is just... What did I push? I pushed a button. Okay, there we go. That fixed it. Cassiopeia, just the woman of stacking this deadly cadence, keeping it up. And he's going to walk... okay, that was a visual bug right there. That did not actually happen. We're going to have Shyvana auto-attacking this turret here. Going to be bringing it down. And that's the first turret for blue team. Tier 2 turret on purple team, very low right here. They need to really be careful with Cassiopeia. She has her haunting guys. She has her sword shoe. She just does a ton of damage right now. Of course, Cassiopeia herself has to be careful of the stuns they have here. Ash does have her ult back up. Are they going to go for it? Twisted Fate is also in position, but Annie taking so much damage right now. This Cassiopeia has not gone for the max Q build, instead gone for the total Jeeps build of maxing her E. And there's the ult. Nice stun on the Ash. The Shen shield is huge, though, and Cassiopeia is going to get ganked by pretty much the entire purple team. She does manage to get the carry, though, in the process, but does go down, giving shutdown gold to the Shen. Of course, a little bit greedy play from the Cassiopeia, and Shyvana's going to get kited by the Caitlyn. That's the weakness of Shyvana, getting kited all day, all night. I mean, I've heard people say that Shyvana's outclasses Udyr, but in my opinion, Udyr outclasses Shyvana in a lot of ways. I feel like Udyr doesn't have, if you especially play Udyr, Phoenix Udyr, he has just about as much damage as Shyvana, and he doesn't have to spec into his damage if he wants to get more. I mean, I normally do spec into Zephyr, which is specking into damage, but it's not just damage you're specking into with Zephyr, you're also specking into crowd control. I mean, not crowd, you're specking into tenacity, you're specking into movement speed. I mean, it's more than just damage, it's also chase potential, survivability with tenacity, so I mean, it's a really good item. Whereas if you're playing Shyvana, you kind of have to spec into like Ravenous Hydra and Borg if you want to really be a damage threat. With Udyr, you can just rely on your base Phoenix damage to do a lot, and if you decide to go Tiger and you spec into damage with Tiger, you're going to probably be doing a lot more single target damage than Shyvana can. Where's the Nocturne? Oh, where is it going to be going? That's the question. It's going to be going mid lane. The fear on top of fear action once again proving to be completely ridiculous. What is that fear for Nocturne? It is right now a 2-second fear. If you mix that, okay, I just wanna make this note. Wait, is that? I think Nocturne Sphere scales the same as Fiddlestick Sphere, and if so, that's equally insane. Of course, you have to channel Nocturne Sphere. You don't have to channel Fiddlestick's Sphere, so that makes Fiddlestick's a little bit more crazy. But I mean, if they don't stack the CC, of course you have to stack a little bit just to make sure they don't flash out. You can get like 5.5 seconds of crowd control right there, and that's once Nocturne gets level 5 of his sphere. I mean, but that's an insane amount of single target crowd control. You can pretty much make their carry useless for the whole team fight. And we are gonna have Twisted Fate come in here. She is not gonna go for the Annie, and Annie's gonna get the stun down. There's the cleanse. Doing a lot of damage as Cassiopeia is, but unfortunately she's going to go down. There's the ultimate from Caitlyn. Not enough damage to pick up the kill, but here comes Twisted Fate. More than enough damage to pick up the kills. He and his Ravenous Hydra had something to say about them killing their snake. And there's a kill picked up for the Lee Sin. They're going to push this turret now. Ash going to try to do her best to keep this turret afloat. And I think she will be able to for now, at least for that minion wave. Nocturne going to be going back to the farming. He is building his tanky Bruiser Initiator Nocturne instead of the more, in my opinion, more fun Deeps Nocturne. Oh, there's the initiation from the Lee Sin. A lot of damage going on this Ash. The stun's gonna go land, but of course a point blank arrow only stuns for about a second. So, oh, here comes the dragon. Will she be able to make the plays? That's the question. There's the first fear from Fiddlesticks. She is doing a decent amount of damage, but I mean, this damage from blue team is just too much for her. There's the flash from the Lee Sin. And I think that might have been a bit of an overzealous flash from Fiddlesticks. I really don't think he was in that much danger. He might have been able to turn that around on them. And I do like this idea of maxing Crow second on Fiddlesticks. I usually max Drain second just because it gives you the more, like, it gives you more damage potential when you go in with your ultimate. And I normally play Fiddlesticks as a level 6 support, where you try to make your big swing in the lane happen at level 6. With your ultimate, with your fear, with your Drain. Going Crow second is more of a safe laning thing, more of a safe laning skill build, because it gives you more levels of Crow, so you're able to do more damage in lane. At level 5, at level 4 you have the 2 levels of Crow, and it looks like here we do have Lee Sin taking a lot of damage. Shyvana did not go in on that. She's really low, let's just say that. Lee Sin, will he get killed by the Sunfire Cape? No, there's the fear. He's like, fear, run away from my carry. There's the Crow. Man, with perfect bounces now, I wouldn't have killed the Shyvana with perfect bounces. Top turret is going to go down from blue team, but I mean, they have every turret outside of the base. Caitlyn is going to get executed. Was that by the Fountain Laser, or where did she die? We're going to have to go back to that one. Oh, Caitlyn. Caitlyn, you're trying to do Dragon. Will you get Dragon? You will not. Solo Dragon is not something you can do, babe. Not something you can do without lifesteal. That ensures another stroke. Oh! Fiddlesticks maybe biting off more than he can chew, trying to just get a little bit of harass. He's going to have to run away from this one. Shyvana is like, I'm not going to ult into that. Oh. Oh, Nocturne. Nocturne, baby. Here comes the Crow Storm. As the dragon is, that can actually survive. She's going to create the 5. Oh, no, never mind. Here's Lee Sin. That's an easy Q to victory. Looks like Cassiopeia being caught out once again. That's the danger of playing Cassiopeia. She is not survivable at all, and if you play greedy with her, you have no escapes, except for like you have a slow on them and a movement speed on you. Whoopee, but that's not really going to help when you get ganked by Twisted Fate. Oh, and there's the fear on the shed. He has, of course, wisely picked up Merc Treads. I'm really debating this Ash's choice of Zerkers, because, I mean, you got Nocturne Fear, you got Fiddlesticks is the most dead of Scarecrows right now. Oh, Pooh Man, dude. You be dead. Was that the Twisted Fate wants to get this Lee Sin too? I think this Lee Sin can kill this Twisted Fate, to be honest. The Shen is in the background. He misses his Q. What a sad day to be Lee Sin. This Ashe has not even finished her Infinity Edge. She is definitely behind the Caitlyn right now. And it looks like we're going to have Lee Sin farming the wave. Oh, he's like, crap, I'm being ganked, ain't I? I better retreat to the ward. I place just behind me conveniently and kill this Twisted Fate. Oh, the Shen shield. And he no-stunned the Shen. Oh, he should. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. And he's on Shen's team. I got a little bit confused right there. I'm like, why don't you stun the Shen? He's teleporting her. But never mind. Nice Shen ult. Going to keep the Twisted Fate alive. If just barely. That almost did not work out for them. If I was on purple team, though, I would be getting I would be getting some tenacity item on everybody. Because not having tenacity against this team is simply not an option. You've got the fear from you've got the stun from Cassiopeia, you got the fear from Fiddlesticks, you got the fear from Nocturne. Both those fears are incredibly powerful spells. So I mean, it's only 2 seconds. It's only a 2-second fear. Okay, the fear length does not scale. I think it doesn't scale for the first couple levels. I want to say it does, but it might not. And there's of course the shield coming out from the Lock of the Iron Solari. And it's just going to be taking of the Baron right now. And they are going to get this Baron uncontested. They knew that there were no wards in the outright immediate vicinity. And there goes. They now know the blue team is Baron. They're going to kick one of the most tanky members of purple team back to their team. And will they be able to pick off this Lee Sin? Will it be this Shen will be a wonderful cherry pick? It will. Nice crit from the Caitlyn. Going to be picking up that final kill. And right now, that Nocturne is not going to go. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's trying to get this double kill in the bot lane. One more cube will pick up the kill. Now he's going to go all in for the Twisted Fate. The fear is going to land. Twisted Fate is sad, but will he be able to pick up the kill on Nocturne? Probably not. Shyvana dives right into a team of 4 and ends up dying. And Nocturne will end up getting the kill here. The inhibitor is going to be going down for the purple team. Blue team having a huge advantage right now. 10k gold in the lead. This Caitlyn has her Infinity Edge. This Ashe pretty much doesn't have anything to compare. Actually, well, she does have her Infinity Edge. Caitlyn is obviously not gone back to buy for a while. The first Nexus turret might fall right now. I'm not quite sure. Fiddlesticks does have his ultimate up. Cassiopeia, you do have your ultimate up as well. So there's really no way that purple team can engage on this. Cassiopeia also just such great disengage. And, or I mean, it's better. It's not really disengage. Disengage is more like Janna's ult. Cassiopeia's ult is counter initiation, which is a lot like, I don't know, Cassiopeia's ult. That's all I can think of. And I mean, Varus' ultimate is really good counter initiation. And we're gonna have Ashe auto attacking this Nocturne, but she is gonna go down probably to the Nocturne res. This Fiddlesticks trying to stay alive. Just fear the Shyvana. Big fears, bro. And the Shen is gonna go down. Shyvana pretty much giving up the game. I can't blame her. Doesn't seem to be any way to survive this. The end of the game draws near, and Shyvana gonna try to pick up this Fiddlesticks, but is not able to. And with that, the last efforts to defend their bases will be proven futile, as they do make little tiny dark clouds on the fountain ramp. There goes the last turret. Not the last turret, there's still one more turret in top lane actually. And this is going to be the end of the end. Lee Sin almost falling to the fountain laser, but not quite. The arrow is going to go right through him. And there's the Crow Storm to end the game. Thank you guys for watching. And this was a good game, pretty much to highlight the power of the Cassiopeia. I mean, she did really good. She did get caught out a couple of times, which is unfortunate. That's what happens when you play Cassiopeia. You make mistakes, and you really don't have any way to recover from the mistakes. She does have Flash Cleanse, which I feel is very strong Cassiopeia due to the fact that she is, well, has no natural survivability in her kit. I don't think the slow and the speed buff really count as that much survivability. They're more like killing potential. And she picked up the extra shield from Seraph's Embrace. And that is, well, the power of Cassiopeia, she's an extremely strong laner, has a ton of damage. You have to respect the Cassiopeia damage. It's frightening, and it's definitely able to kill you at a moment's notice. And we thank you guys for watching. I have to go to work pretty soon in like an hour, so I'll see you guys next time.